Neue Folge Telling Lies und jetzt gucken wir nochmal Begriffe, die wir uns am Anfang schon notiert haben. Jasmin hat eben gemeint, was FBI soll man so.
FBI.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Oh,
da haben wir 2 immerhin noch.
He's FBI. And he sits down and he talks with her and she cries on his shoulder and he is so solid and the look of relief and gratitude on her face, and he takes her to the interview room and now she can't take her eyes off of him. Yeah, I want to be that guy. Yeah. Okay, enough about me. Enough. I want to know about you. I want to know how you got into this job, and don't tell me this ballet story. I know it was a lie. Stop. The Bolshoi Ballet never performed Giselle in Paris. I know this. Real store. What did your husband think of that tattoo? And what prison was he sent to? Because you said he was arrested for a financial crime. I'm sorry, it's a force of habit. Do I need your permission? I'll do that. Bye.
Okay, den haben wir noch nicht gesehen.
If it is the feds, what do? We lay low. We protest peacefully, and we exercise our democratic rights to organize and to ask questions. This isn't a game. It's not a drill. We need to fight back. Okay, so what? So what? This is a war now? Yeah. I'm with David. We need to escalate.
No. Eric's the one who's talking about war. Come on. All right, I'm just there to support. All right? All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, ready.
Ich will nochmal diese Suche mit der Firma und der Preissteigerung benutzen.
Hey, nice shirt.
Stand auf dem Shirt drauf.
Hab ich nicht gesehen.
Overrain, stop suffering.
Hey.
Das habe ich auch noch als Ding dran. Okay, also FBI haben wir durch. Jetzt suchen wir nochmal nach Agent. Ich gehe mal einfach die Sachen durch.
Agent. Aha, noch ein paar. 3.
Wait till you hear from my agent. But you are attracted to me? Thanks.
Remember why we only give these jobs to agents with wives. All right, that's better. Those 2 are your targets for phase 3. Yeah, we know she thought a favor with him, and that's why the plan works so well. Not the obvious route into the organization, but she's credible. Krabs, she's just worried about you meeting her ex. People are simple machines. The digestive system's easily confused.
Okay, dann haben wir das schon gesehen, den anderen Pfad.
Excellent. Let them approach you. Let's leave that for the final report.
Ich muss echt sagen, also am Anfang dachte ich mir so, das dauert ja ewig, bis man in die Gänge kommt, aber jetzt bin ich mich voll investiert, das macht echt Bock.
Now, would I lie to a federal agent?
Meinst du, er hat im Krankenhaus, was er
No, you're
angeschossen
going to
wurde,
bug me about my real name.
die andere kennengelernt, seine dann jetzt Frau, dass er schon so lange zurückliegt?
I tell you a true story. I used to work in real estate. I would take a man to look around apartments. I'd go into these places on my own, knowing at any moment they could jump me. I'd take my heels off at the entrance, and I would make sure that it was in a sexy way. And then when we would get to the bedroom, I would sit on the bed with the garters and a short skirt. You know what I was doing? I was selling him a fantasy. No contract, no safety. I felt I gave more of myself selling apartments to men than I do here. No. Here, in New York. Before I started camming, there was a girl who put me on it. It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots. She told me how much she earned doing cam work, and I was intrigued. She was a brunette and tall, like your police station vampire. You would have liked her.
Dass der David vielleicht was mit der Karen hatte.
Achso, ja, aber die ist doch nicht brunett, die ist doch blond.
Nicht, dass die wird brunett.
Careful, Davy. That sounded like an admission. Shouldn't you have your lawyer present, or... I promise. We get to know each other better, I tell you. I'll give you my real name. Be safe out there. You are one of the good guys.
Also demnach müsste ja das alles viel älter sein. Warte mal, hier mal ganz kurz Hospital.
Achso, warte mal, wir sehen doch auch die, das ist jetzt von 2017.
Ach stimmt,
September. Ja. Ups. Such mal nochmal nach Peter, einfach nur, dass wir ihn vergleichen, ob das da... Hier 2018 ist das, also such mal nach Emma. Ne, 2017, dann war es schon zur gleichen Zeit ungefähr irgendwie.
Warte mal ganz kurz, wie hieß die? Melissa? Ne, wie ist ihr echter Name?
Melissa, ja. Also,
weil das war der Clip, wo sie ihn dann angeschossen hat.
Der 2018 ist das, wo sie ihn bedroht hat, ein Jahr später.
Ja?
Ja.
War das das?
Ja, das sagt sie, wo sie zu ihm sagt, also da schießt sie nicht an, aber da sagt sie, er kann gern herkommen. So.
Okay.
Such mal nach Will, falls wir das nicht schon gemacht haben. Nee, ganz rechts.
Doch, noch.
She says she wants to be a singer. She likes to think she's special. But she's just a kid from Detroit. Yeah. Snow White is in the cottage.
Das sie dann noch observiert.
John haben wir schon gesucht, gell? Ja, gell? Nee, John haben wir noch nicht gesucht.
Oh, Father John Misty then. Yeah, well, I fell for you because you looked good in a suit. My vagina's superficial. Good night.
Such mal nach Warschau.
Warschau?
Ja.
Wieso?
Oder so auf Deutsch, ja. Auf Englisch geschrieben. Okay, nee, das gerne schon. Dann such mal nach Pipeline.
Protesting Prosper Sovereign Pipeline.
On Thanksgiving, families across America come together to celebrate and to give thanks for food and family. But this holiday also erases the genocide in our history, the theft of the land and its resources that was the foundation of America.
This theft continues today. The government acts in favor of corporations and allows them to brutalize the land, water, and people. All for what? To sell more fossil fuels? For corporate profits. This pipeline will pollute the water and bring illness and death.
So we encourage all of you to protest peacefully to block further pipeline development and to protect the land for future generations. Water is life. Say no to the sovereign pipeline.
Das müssen wir später noch suchen.
Water is life. Hello.
Prosper is building a liquid gas pipeline across the heart of Michigan. The pipeline would transport gas for export and sale outside of America.
Look, the destruction caused by the pipeline, the risks of a leak, all for the sake of corporate profits. I mean, the pipeline is a disaster and a crime. The crisis in Kalamazoo River in 2013 would be nothing compared to a natural gas disaster.
Already, groups of environmental soldiers are making camps along the pipeline route to block and sabotage the attempted construction.
Yeah, but there are ways that you can help too. Easy ways that don't require you to get out of bed. Check out the links below for details of everything we're talking through here.
Prosper is owned by its shareholders and investors, and they operate purely for profit. If we hit them financially, they will notice. Prosper is traded on special exchange, which requires market makers to enable them to have their stock bought and sold. We provided a list of all market makers currently used by Prosper, and that's down right there. And we are going to work our way down this list. Please call them up and tell them that you don't want them working with Prosper. Call them when they're sleeping, email them a lot, send snail mail, make them feel unhappy enough to stop trading Prosper. Let's cripple the company financially where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really. Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are going to stay in this bed until this is done.
Stop the pipeline, stay in bed.
Aber dann hätten die das ja wirklich rausgeschickt, so, oder?
Ja, das war jetzt auch 2018.
Ich würde gerne nochmal prosperen. Oder wieso?
Nimm mehr.
Oh yeah, they do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel? From prospering?
Ob er wirklich
Black Kite.
davon überdreht.
Well, you just make sure they stay out of the way of the professionals, okay? Thorough. That's good.
Such mal. Achso, so. Ist ja noch gar nicht fertig.
Nee. Hey, was hätte man denn damit machen können?
Oh yeah.
Achso. Okay. Ich eben da daneben geklickt habe und dann das haben wir noch nicht gesehen.
The way Prosper does it, they have two major insurance providers because they can't work on any of their build sites if they don't have insurance. But you can look that all up on their private page, download the numbers on who to follow up with. It's going to be another right here.
Yeah, it's about people. Find out who the top decision makers are in each office, get on their social. Keep on them until they have to act.
Yeah, but how far do we go?
You know?
Did you guys hear about the Diablo folk? What they did? They bought a subscription to a firearms magazine for one of the shareholders, but it was under his kid's name. Sick. Yeah, but I mean, it worked, because I think he resigned like a week later.
All right, let's keep it classy, guys. These people are looking for any excuse they can find to make us the bad guys. Let's not paint a target on our backs.
We hear you, David.
Yeah, and it's a right up here again.
There's some other ops coming up. We have a couple of acetylene torches that get hot enough to cut steel. valve sites are where the pipe is exposed. If you're fast on your feet, you can hit and run. It can set them back weeks.
Yeah, we used to use gasoline and motor oil on the valve sites, but I guess torches would be more effective. One more right here. Yeah, and then I think it's just up here on the right. You can just pull over wherever.
Anywhere here?
Yeah, anywhere you can find a spot.
And they know we're coming?
Yeah.
All right, everybody out.
Mal nach Black Kite.
Mhm. Das scheint ja dann innerhalb von Prosperant irgendwas zu sein.
They got a lot of manpower through Black Kite.
Ist das sowas wie so ein privater Sicherheitsdienst oder so? Oder so ein Söldner-Dings?
Okay. I found them to be highly professional, and their procedures are very thorough.
Talk to the hand.
Black Kite changed the plan. They decided to go deeper on Greenstorm. Yeah, they agreed to share their intel. It's a good plan.
Gut, dass wir jetzt was gegessen haben. Ist ruhig.
We're all adults. This is a strategic decision we made together. You don't. We're putting together the paperwork right now to round up the group and get you some scalps. This was always a finite operation. It's not a lifestyle. All right, just start working on your exit plan. You need to get your head back in the game.
Also ich meine, jetzt wirkt es schon so, als wäre er ideologisch davon überzeugt, was die tun. Dass es für ihn nicht nur eine Mission ist. Oder es ist halt nur eine falsche Fährte, weil er damit versucht, irgendwie seinen eigenen Tod vorzutäuschen, um halt neu anzufangen irgendwo.
Gib mal einen Schlafmütze.
Was ist das nochmal? Das wäre dieser,
ganz vom Anfang.
Dieser Informant, oder?
Gib mal einen Schlaf. Weird.
I really need my sleep. I haven't come like that in forever.
Das freut mich, ich freue mich für Sie.
It was fun. It was really fun. You like listening. That's not easy to find with guys.
Moment mal, was haben wir gemacht?
Du
hörst so geil
Well,
zu.
beneath this unassuming exterior is a lot to discover. I am very special. But I worry that we rushed things last night. You know, I thought as much. This guy's not a dick. That's what I thought. Oh, don't make fun. Oh. I still have your fortune cookie.
Spreng dich auf einem Boot in die Luft.
Du wirst in 15 Minuten wieder hungrig sein.
Your hidden talents will soon be revealed. Your hidden talents will soon be revealed in bed. Oh, and your record came in. Yeah, you can come by and pick it up anytime, or I can bring it by later.
Iggy Pop.
Oh, I should go.
Okay.
You need to get some sleep. You have a rally tomorrow. I'm not attracted to you for your acting ability. Good luck tomorrow. Stay safe.
Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass 3/4 von den Clips immer nur gute Nachtverabschiedungen sind.
Ich werde voll müde,
It's the best way to manage the pain.
She's my favorite cousin. I never put her down.
I understand.
Das ist das Gleiche.
Hey there, sweetie.
What's up, Doc? Do you think Mima is going to die? Is this one of the good lies you tell that make people feel bad? The doctor told me a funny joke. What time do you go to the dentist? 2:30. I'll tell Mama to call you.
Warte mal, ja, haben wir alle. Ich gucke noch mal kurz Lüge.
Yes, please.
But isn't that a lie? Dada, I miss you. I want to go to the beach and go swimming. Kiss. Love you. Bye.
Okay, dann such mal Chris.
Wer war denn Chris?
Weiß ich nicht mehr genau. Okay, haben wir schon gesehen. Such mal Harry. Weiß nicht, ob wir das schon geguckt haben. Such mal Venice.
So wie Venice Beach.
Mhm.
Ja, schon.
Such mal Simon.
Auch schon.
Such mal Laura. Ah, das haben wir, glaube ich, auch schon. Such mal... Haben wir Texas schon? Such mal Baby.
And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves. And the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears. And he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time, no, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says no, and he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. So she leaves the baby with her servants and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing. Okay, and a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, "Your name's Rumpelstiltskin." And the imp, his eyes bulge, and it looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's...
Kürzer und genervter erzählt, oder?
Oh, do you think he should?
Noch vom Anfang.
Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely. It's just a story. You do? I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick. Mwah. Love you, kid. Night, night.
Die Parallelen dazu, dass er auch, wenn sein Name erraten wird, ist er ja auch quasi besiegt.
Stimmt. Was ist das jetzt hier?
What do you think the imp was going to do with the baby? Was he going to eat it? The bad guy? Hats. I'm tired.
Wie ist der Name, den sie gegeben hat?
Glowworm.
Nein, nein.
Okay.
Dann müssen wir nach Glühwürmchen gucken.
Did you buy her the glowworm toy? Ugh, the fucking boat? Everything just feels like it's happening too fast. Fine, I'll go on your fucking boat. Oh, what's your dumb boat's name?
The Little Mermaid.
Your boat's name is the Little Mermaid. I mean, I have a paintbrush. I can fix it. Oh, we need a new name. Okay. Okay.
Also sie war jetzt richtig irritiert, oder sie war schon genervt, dass you bought him the glowworm. Also das fand sie jetzt nicht so cool,
Weiß nicht, ob das ihr so wichtig war. Ich dachte eher, dass sie vielleicht allgemein schlechte Laune hatte. Little Mermaid.
Ist ja dann
Kleine Meerjungfrau.
Deutsch.
Oder Meerjungfrau würde, glaube ich, reichen.
It's the Little Mermaid. Yeah, it was too cheap to have it painted over, and it kind of grew on me.
Ja, irgendwie bei ihm ist es doch noch voll hell und sie sagt doch
Oh, so we need a new name? Okay. You gonna come home?
Such mal nach, ich weiß nicht, wie man das ausspricht. So.
Sovereign. Aber das schreibt man mit OU doch, oder?
Ja, und ich bin mir nicht sicher.
Sovereign.
Das kritisiere mich noch einmal, Obermeier.
Das kritisiert
Going after Prosper and the Sovereign.
Ich frage mich, ob er noch irgendwie so eine Art Manifest geschrieben hat.
Such mal nach Sallys.
Warte mal, ich würde ganz kurz. Nee, was?
Such mal nach Salisburg oder Salisburg. Nee, so schon mal
Was ist das nochmal?
Weiß ich nicht mehr. Ich habe das ganz am Anfang noch. Okay.
Ja, haben wir schon.
Such mal nach Explosion. Explosion. Such mal nach Bomb. Ja, Bombe, ups. Such mal nach Florida.
Florida.
With a retired accountant, he moves to Florida. It's very counterculture. I better get some sleep.
Also irgendwie müssen wir noch was finden, wie die Karen da mit drin hängt.
Such mal, ja.
Schauen wir erstmal nochmal den anderen Clip an. Ne, haben wir eh schon alle gesehen.
Wir nehmen schon wieder seit einer halben Stunde auf.
Ja, wir machen glaube ich nochmal eine Pause in der nächsten Folge. Dann vielleicht schlimme Enthüllungen über Karen und David. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.